It is now time to kick off Season 4 of my Oklahoma City Bisons Relocation franchise. We started this team with very little talent. We took over the New Orleans Saints, moved them to Oklahoma City, and cut everyone on the roster, and then brought back just a bunch of rookies and low-rated players, and it only took us 3 seasons to reach a Super Bowl, but unfortunately we lost it 38-41 in the final seconds of the game. But we had to put that game behind us and move on to the offseason and try to get even better with this team. The big thing we needed to improve was defense, and I think we definitely did that. Unfortunately, we will have to start the season without DeMarcus Lawrence. He was injured in training, so he will miss the first game of the season. But aside from that, I think we got a lot better on defense. We drafted Reggie Bowe to be our number 3 corner with the 11th overall pick. And then we also signed Jalen Ramsey in free agency, who is obviously a superstar X Factor. Now, I do think there are still going to obviously be some questions here on defense, like how do the outside linebackers play? We had to bring in Shaq Barrett after the draft because I really didn't find anyone that I was super in love with during the draft or in free agency, so we brought him in to kind of fill in that void for right now. However, I think the offense is much less of a question mark on this team. We bring back Jared Bartow. He will be our number 1 receiver this year with his superstar depth trait. We traded for Quentin Johnston right before the preseason. Braden Willis is now a superstar depth trait along with our backup tight end in Jerry Brooks. We also drafted a man named Adonis Pleasance here in the draft, and he will be both one of our backup running backs and our slot receiver going into the season. But this man is looking to have a fantastic year, a 96 overall with a superstar X Factor depth trait, coming off a near 5,000 yard season, 41 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He looks to only get better. Unfortunately, DeMarcus Lawrence will not be the only player that is out today. Our third string tight end Max Griffin will miss today's game, and then one of our backup defensive tackles, Javon Hargrave, is out for the next few weeks. We now get to set our season goal, and our goal is pretty straightforward. It is a Super Bowl or bust season. Here is your first look at this year's draft class. You can see there are a couple quarterbacks here in the top 5, but a lot of right and left tackles in this class. Region by region, I decided to bring in a defensive end and outside linebacker 3-star scout for our national scout because I think that's 2 positions we're really going to need at the end of the year. For our west scout, we have offensive tackle and interior offensive lineman. Then we have defensive end and offensive tackle and defensive end, and then wide receiver and safety. It's opening day this week and a fresh start for every team around the league, and you'll be facing the Chargers. What's the key to victory? We're going to say stifling defense. I think I generally say offense, but I really want our defense to show up today. I'm going to say disrupting the pass, a rebuilt secondary with Jalen Ramsey and Reggie Bowe. Hopefully we can do this, beat the Chargers and allow less than 200 yards passing. We did play the Chargers during the preseason, and Herbert played really well against our starters, so hopefully they can play better this time. He is a 92 overall quarterback. At running back, they have an 82 overall Austin Eckler, who is still a superstar X Factor. That's a little bit weird. They do have Brandon Creighton, though, our former running back. We traded him to the Chargers in part of the trade package for Quentin Johnston. At wide receiver, they have an 84 overall Keenan Allen, an 82 in Josh Palmer, a 77 in Bruce Tucker, and then at tight end, a 78 overall. Their left tackle is an 89, their left guard's a 76, their center is a 70 overall, their right guard's a 79, and their right tackle is an 80. Now over on defense, they have a 73 overall left end, right end's a 75, defensive tackle is a 77, so their defensive line is not that strong. Outside linebacker though is Joey Bosa, who is a 92. At middle linebacker, they have Henley at a 78 and Nakobe Dean at a 77. Right outside linebacker is a 78 overall. Then at corner, they have J.C. Jackson still. He was never traded back to New England in this universe at an 82 overall. Free safety is Juan Thornhill at an 80. And then strong safety is a 96 overall Derwin James. But it is now officially time to kick off Season 4 of this franchise. We will get the ball first to start this year, and it's officially underway. He kicks it deep back to Devon Woodbury, one of our defensive backs, who will field it at about the 3-yard line and get a return up to about the 23. Now out comes quarterback Nick Samuel. Like I said earlier, looking to only get better this season. He is coming off a fantastic year. Let's see how the offense is going to operate from the 23-yard line. Out of an I formation, he'll drop back to pass a quick throw downfield right into the turf. 2nd and 10. Not how I wanted our first pass of the season to go, but that's fine. Now he comes out under center again. He'll drop back to pass again. Runs into Kendre Miller. Now finally throws downfield, and he finds Quentin Johnston, the former Charger, to set up a 3rd and 4. Now Samuel comes back in shotgun again. Kendre Miller is the running back. At the 29-yard line, he'll drop back to pass, going downfield, and there's Jared Bartow for the first down to about the 44-yard line. That 15-yard gain gives us a first down. Now he lines up under center. They'll hand off to the outside. It's Kendre Miller, and he'll get brought down for just a 1-yard gain. Kendre Miller is coming off a 1,000-yard season of his own. He played really well last year. Now it's 2nd and 9. Samuel will look to pass out of shotgun. He throws over the middle, caught by Miller, who can't hold on through contact. 3rd down. Will they force the Bisons offense off the field here? Samuel will take the snap and look to pass. He steps up in the pocket. Nick Samuel's going to run close to the first down, and he will truck through a man for the first for a gain of 11. I don't like our quarterback taking big hits like that, but you know, it worked out there. Adonis Pleasance has checked in at running back. Samuel looks to pass. He goes to the outside. He finds Braden Willis for just a 2-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 8, and Pleasance is still checked in at running back here. From the 42, he'll drop back to pass. He's going deep downfield. He's got a man, and that is going to be A.T. Perry down the sideline. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. The Bisons go up 7-0, and now we get to see Justin Herbert against this new-look secondary. They come out under center with Austin Eckler in the backfield from their own 23-yard line. Herbert will take the snap, and he'll look to pass. He throws this one downfield. That one will be caught for the first down for a gain of 10 by Palmer. That moves them up to the 33. It looks like Reggie Bowe was the one in coverage there. Now Herbert from under center, a quick throw downfield, caught by his tight end. That's a 5-yard gain. Now Herbert back in shotgun again. Austin Eckler is the running back, but he'll look to pass. Under pressure, goes to the outside. That's caught by Palmer again for another first down for the Chargers. Once again, it was Reggie Bowe in coverage. He is picking on the rookie. Herbert now out of shotgun, a quick throw downfield, and another first down for the Chargers. This one into Bison territory. That time it was Darius Slayton for a gain of 13. Now Herbert out of shotgun again. Will drop back. He's going deep over the middle, and that one's deflected away by Jalen Ramsey. That's the kind of stuff I want to see more from our secondary this year. 2nd and 10 now. Herbert will drop back to pass, going downfield again, and this time he completely misses his receiver. But he was once again picking on Reggie Bowe, who was lined up on that guy. Now 3rd and 10 from the 43. Herbert will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside. He's under pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 6 by Shaq Barrett. The Bisons offense will start at their own 12-yard line here at the start of their next drive. Samuel lines up under center. They'll give it to Kendre Miller, who goes to the outside, will stiff arm one man, but then get brought down for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. Samuel's back in shotgun. Miller is still the running back. He will take the snap and look to pass. He throws this one downfield. That's caught by Braden Willis, who cuts upfield for the first down to the 28. Now we have an I formation. That is Puka Williams checked in at running back. We will give it to Puka, who follows the fullback to the outside. Puka Williams down the sideline has a huge run into Chargers territory, a 29-yard gain. Nick Samuel comes out in shotgun now at the 43-yard line. He'll drop back to pass. He throws it to the outside. It's caught by Kendre Miller, who cuts upfield and ends up with a 3-yard gain this time. Now with a 2nd and 7. Samuel's back in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass. He goes over the middle. That one's going to be caught by Quentin Johnston for the first down to the 28. The former Charger now having his 2nd reception against his former team. 1st and 10. We line up under center. Kendre Miller is the back. We give it to Miller, who goes up the middle, bounces it to the outside, and will get brought down for a 7-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 3. From under center, Samuel will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Bartow, who holds on through traffic. First down, Bison. We come back out in shotgun with a bunch set at the top of your screen. At the 13-yard line, he'll take the snap and look to pass. He's going to throw this one towards the sideline. It's caught by Adonis Pleasance, who's down to the 2-yard line for his first career reception. Back in shotgun one more time. Kendre Miller is the running back. That's where we go with it, up the middle, and Miller is brought down at the 1. 2nd and goal for the Bison. We come out now in a goal line formation. Puka Williams is the running back. Spurlock is in the backfield. It's a toss to the outside, and Puka to the edges into the end zone. Touchdown, Bison. We make it 14-0. The Chargers now with 1:58 to go here in the first quarter. Begin at their own 25-yard line. It's a fake to Eckler. Now he's going to throw this one deep downfield. That's caught by a wide open Keenan Allen, and he's going to get brought down by Will Thomas at the Bison 28-yard line. If this first quarter is any indication, I don't think we're going to hold them under 200 passing yards. 1st and 10. Herbert out of shotgun will drop back to pass. Going downfield again. Once again has his man for the first down. It's once again Josh Palmer against Reggie Bowe. Just constantly against the rookie corner right now. 1st and 10. From the 12-yard line, Herbert back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. He's throwing this one to the end zone, and a wide open man. Touchdown, Chargers, and Reggie Bowe was once again near the play. It has been so far a pretty rough opening quarter for that rookie corner. Now out of shotgun, Samuel looks to pass, going deep downfield on the first play, and that's going to fall incomplete. Tried to hit A.T. Perry. Now on 2nd and 10, and Adonis Pleasance has checked in at running back in the backfield. But Samuel will look to pass this time. He's going to throw this one towards the sideline. That's caught by A.T. Perry this time for the first down, breaking a tackle and getting to the 42-yard line. We are nearing the end of the first quarter. Pleasance is still checked in at running back here. With 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter, Samuel will look to pass again. He's throwing this one over the middle. That's caught by Bartow. That's a 9-yard gain and will take us into the second quarter. A pretty fantastic opening quarter for the Bisons offense. Let's see if they can continue it. Now a 2nd and 1 from the 50-yard line. Samuel will look to pass. He's going to roll out to the outside. Now he's going to finally throw this downfield to a wide open Quentin Johnson, who makes one man miss and is brought down at the 26-yard line. First down, Bison. Nick Samuel back in shotgun again. Kendre Miller is the running back. He will drop back and look to pass. Another quick throw. This one caught by Bartow for another Bison first down. Now Adonis is back in at running back here from the 13-yard line. Are we finally going to hand it to the rookie here? Samuel out of shotgun? No. He will look to pass. A quick throw downfield to a wide open Jared Bartow into the end zone. Touchdown, Bison. Let's see if the second quarter goes any better for rookie corner Reggie Bowe. The Chargers start at their own 25-yard line. Eckler is the running back. That's where they go with it, and he will get to the outside and get brought down for a 2-yard gain. That's the first time they've ran the ball today. That brings up a 2nd and 8. Now back in a pistol set. Eckler is still the running back here. He will take the snap and look to pass. Herbert throwing to the outside. That is caught and brought down immediately to bring up a 3rd and 3. Herbert lines up under center for the 3rd down. Eckler is still the running back in the backfield. He takes a snap. It's a handoff to Eckler to the outside. He breaks one tackle, has the first down and more. Finally brought down to the 41. It looked like we had a chance to get him before the first down, but could not make the tackle. Now 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. It's another handoff to Eckler. He goes up the middle, and this time doesn't really find any space. Only a 1-yard gain. Now they have a 2nd and 9. It looks like Eckler is getting pretty gassed in the backfield, but they're going to go back to him anyway. To the outside, he is met and brought down by Waters. And now Rashawn Slater is injured for the Chargers as they face a 3rd and 5. Herbert back in shotgun from his own 46-yard line. Eckler is still the running back. He'll take the snap, and a quick throw over the middle will be caught for the first down, keeping their drive alive. They are now into Bison territory. Herbert lines up under center. Eckler is the running back. It's a fake to Eckler. Herbert looking to go downfield. He will go deep, and he's got a man for the first down. That time it was Will Thomas in coverage. Now the Bison 22-yard line. Herbert from under center. Will fake it to Eckler again. Now throwing deep downfield. That one's going to get intercepted on the play, and that is second-year defensive back Jawan Hurts taking over at the 15-yard line now. I don't feel like we got a lot of interceptions last year, and I am really glad to see that guy getting one of them. He had a fantastic rookie season, but once again, didn't get many picks. Gets a big play there. Now let's see if the offense can keep up what they've been doing all day. From the 15-yard line, we will start with a handoff to Kendre Miller, who goes to the outside, jukes out one man, and is brought down for a 4-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 6. He comes out in shotgun. Kendre Miller is the running back. From the 19, Samuel will look to pass. He's under pressure. He'll roll out to the outside, and Nick Samuel takes off for the first down, and a lot more. Finally slides down to the 39-yard line. He recognized the pressure, stepped up in the pocket, and then just took off with a huge gain. Now 1st and 10. Back in shotgun. Puka Williams is the running back. We give it to Puka Williams, and he will get brought down for about a 4-yard carry. Kendre Miller has checked back into the game. Samuel lines up under center. He takes a snap. They give it to Miller to the outside. He'll have the first down and more, brought down in Chargers territory at the 44. On the next play, Kendre Miller would get a 3-yard gain. Now on 2nd and 7. We come out in an I formation, hand off to Puka Williams, and he will get body slammed for no gain. 3rd down for the Bison. Samuel back in shotgun. Adonis Pleasance is the running back here. From the 41, he'll drop back and go over the middle. That is going to be caught by Willis through traffic, and he hangs on to it. 1st down to the 27. Now Nick Samuel comes out with a 5-wide set here. He is the only one in the backfield. He will take the snap and look to pass going downfield. That is Quentin Johnson all the way down to the 2-yard line against his former team yet again. Now a 1st and goal. Spurlock is lined up at fullback here. Kendre Miller is the running back. In a goal line set, we give it to Miller right up the middle, and he will not get into the end zone. On 2nd and goal, we come out in shotgun with Adonis Pleasance now in at running back. From about the 1, he takes the snap, hands off to Pleasance, and he will have his first career touchdown. No one was anywhere near him. Now 28-7. The Chargers have about 3 minutes here in the first half now. Herbert lines up under center. Eckler is still the running back. From their own 25-yard line, it's a handoff to Eckler. To the outside, he'll juke out one man and end up with the first down run for a gain of about 10. He sends his fullback in motion. Takes a snap, hands off to Eckler again to the outside, and he will get met and brought down by Eddie Jackson and a host of Bisons. We are nearing the 2-minute warning now, 2nd and 8 from their own 37-yard line. Herbert will take the snap before the warning. He runs a play action now, dumps it off to the tight end who cuts up field and will be brought down just a yard shy of the marker. That would take us to the 2-minute warning, now a 3rd and 1. Herbert back in shotgun. Eckler is the running back. From the 44-yard line, he takes the snap and looks to pass. Rolling to the outside, under pressure here, and finally throws downfield, and that's knocked out of his receiver's hands, and now Justin Herbert is injured for the Chargers, and they'll punt the ball away. The Bison now have 1 minute and 44 seconds and all 3 timeouts before halftime from their own 19-yard line. He'll quickly throw to the outside and completely miss a wide-open Bartow. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Samuel is back in shotgun. Kendre Miller is the running back. He'll take the snap and look to pass again. He's going downfield. That one will be a jump ball caught by Braden Willis, who's brought down to the 42. And now Joey Bosa is injured for the Chargers, and it forces them to burn a timeout. I would say those are probably the 2 players they could least afford to lose. 1st and 10 from the 42. A quick throw is going to be incomplete, intended for A.T. Perry. Now on a 2nd and 10. He's back in shotgun. Still at the 42-yard line. He'll drop back to pass again. Samuel standing in the pocket. He's finally going to let this one rip downfield to a wide open Braden Willis, brought down to the 21-yard line. And he got out of bounds, so it does stop the clock for the Bison. Now Samuel comes out in shotgun again. He'll once again look to pass, going over the middle. That's caught by Bartow, and he's down to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, under a minute to go here in the 2nd quarter. Samuel is back in shotgun. Kendre Miller is the running back. A quick throw is going to be tipped down at the line. I believe he was trying to go to Adonis Pleasance on that play. Now a 2nd and goal. Kendre Miller is lined up at running back. We still have all 3 timeouts here. Samuel will drop back. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Braden Willis, and he will not get into the end zone, and we burn our 1st timeout. Now 3rd and goal with 39 seconds to play here in the 1st half. We come out in a goal line set. It's a toss play out to Kendre Miller, but he is blown up in the backfield, and we will send out Harrison Butker for a short field goal try. And yes, in the preseason, Butker was wearing number 40. I did change that back to number 16. I didn't like the way 40 looked, but the kick is away, and we're up 31-7. Well, it appears that Justin Herbert is not that injured. He is checked back into the game here as we start the 2nd half. They are down by 24 points. He will drop back to pass. Herbert standing in the pocket, now throws to the outside. That one's incomplete, deflected away by Eddie Jackson. Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert will line up under center. He drops back, and never mind, it's going to be a handoff to Eckler up the middle, and he is going nowhere. He got punished on that play. Can we start this half with a 3 and out? On 3rd and 8 from their own 27-yard line. Herbert back in shotgun. Will take the snap and look to pass. He stands around the pocket. Now finally under pressure, and he's going to take off, and Herbert will have the 1st down before sliding to safety at the 38-yard line. Their star quarterback able to keep their drive alive. 1st and 10 from the 38. Handoff to Eckler to the outside, trying to find some space, but can't find any, and finally brought down by John Marion. That's a loss of 3. Now on a 2nd and 13. Herbert lines up under center. Austin Eckler is the running back here. From their own 35-yard line, it's a handoff to Eckler up the middle, and he won't find much space, brought down for a short 4-yard run. I really thought he was going to get less than that. But it sets up another 3rd down for the Chargers. Herbert out of shotgun, looking to keep the drive alive. Goes downfield to a wide open Keenan Allen, who breaks the tackle down the sideline, forced out of the 22. A 5-yard pass to their tight end, Cade Otton, sets up a 2nd and 5 now. Herbert from under center, handoff to Eckler up the middle, and he is met and brought down immediately. But now Kevin Givens, one of our backup defensive tackles, is injured. With Javon Hargrave already being injured, we don't have a lot of depth along the defensive line. Now on 3rd and 6 from the 18. He'll take the snap under pressure from Darnell Waters, and he will get the sack back at the 24-yard line. And they end up settling for a 41-yard field goal, and it is good. The Bisons offense has been able to score on every single drive so far. Let's see if they can continue that. Over the middle, that's caught, and that's Quentin Johnston off to the races, and he is gone. Touchdown Oklahoma City from 75 yards out. I didn't really see him do much in the preseason, so I was a little worried he wasn't going to do anything for us, but obviously not. That is a huge play on top of an already pretty solid day from Quentin Johnston. We jump a little bit ahead into the Chargers' next drive, where they face a 3rd and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Herbert's back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass. Rolling to the outside, throws off his back foot, and that one's going out of bounds. They will punt the ball away. Following the punt, the Bison take over at their own 8-yard line. Samuel's back in shotgun. Kendre Miller is the running back here. Samuel will take the snap. It's a handoff to Miller right up the middle, and he will break a couple tackles, still on his feet, and finally get brought down for a 6-yard run. Now on a 2nd and 4, Samuel lines up under center. Kendre Miller is the running back from our own 14-yard line. He'll take the snap. It's a fake to Miller under pressure. Sack, fumbles the ball, and no one's noticed it's on the ground. The Chargers finally pick it up, and they will walk into the end zone. No one saw that ball was on the ground. Our first drive that doesn't end in points for Oklahoma City ends in points for the Chargers. Now we come out on the next play with an 8-yard run from Kendre Miller, 2nd and 2. Nick Samuel lines up under center from the 33-yard line. We go to Kendre Miller on the outside, who runs into his own blocker but ends up with the first down. No, they rule him shy of the marker, 3rd and inches. On my point of view, it definitely looked like he was across there. Now on 3rd down from the 35-yard line. And we go back to Kendre Miller for the easy first down before he is stood up at the 37. He will take the snap and look to pass. Standing in the pocket, now throwing deep down the sideline. That one will be incomplete, almost intercepted. That leads to a 2nd and 10 now. He's back in shotgun. Kendre Miller is back in the backfield. A quick throw downfield will be caught by Bartow through contact. 1st down Bison. Now in Chargers territory. Kendre Miller is lined up at running back. Nick Samuel is lining up under center. Our fullback Spurlock is in the game, but it's a quick throw to the outside. That one's once again caught by Bartow, who breaks the tackle and gets the first down, and we are over 400 passing yards with Nick Samuel. He has had an insane game today. Now the Chargers 37-yard line. Samuel is back in shotgun. Kendre Miller is the running back here. He will take the snap and once again look to pass. Rolling to the outside, he's under pressure, throws downfield and finds Braden Willis for about a 9-yard gain. Now on a 2nd and 1, Adonis Pleasance has checked into the game. From the 28-yard line, he takes the snap and it's a fake to Pleasance. Now Samuel steps up and fires deep over the middle, and that is incomplete, intended for A.T. Perry. That was a pretty big hit from their safety. I believe it was Juan Thornhill. Now on 3rd and 1. Samuel will drop back to pass. A quick throw downfield will fall incomplete. I think he barely missed his receiver. We still have a chance to walk away with some points here. It's about a 45-yard try for Harrison Butker. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one is good. 41-17. We're going to jump ahead just a little bit. It is now a 3rd and 6 as we start the 4th quarter here. Herbert's back in shotgun from the 45-yard line. He'll run the play fake to Eckler. Now going deep downfield, and that one's in and out of the hands of his receiver. However, they are going to go for it here on 4th down. Herbert comes back in shotgun. From the Bison 45, he'll take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw to the outside, and he will find Keenan Allen for the first down. Now Herbert comes out as the only one in the backfield. A group of 4 receivers there at the bottom of your screen. He'll take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw over the middle, caught by his tight end, who will have the first down for about a 10-yard gain. A couple plays later for the Chargers, and they face a 3rd and 3 from the Bison 17. Herbert will drop back to pass. He's rolling to the outside under pressure, gets rid of it the last second, and finds his man in the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. Josh Palmer comes down with it against Jalen Ramsey. I don't even know if I can be too mad about this. He was under pressure, throws a perfect ball, and Ramsey even lays a hit, but Palmer hangs on to it anyway. The Chargers would apparently go for 2 in simulation and not get it, so it remains 41-23. But now on the Bisons drive, they face a 3rd and 5. Samuel with a quick throw caught by Bartow, and the drive will continue. A 4-yard run from Kendre Miller sets up a 2nd and 6 from the 44-yard line. He takes a snap, gives it to Miller again to the outside, and this time Kendre Miller has the first down to the 35. A 1-yard loss from Puka Williams sets up a 2nd and 11. At the 36-yard line, he takes a snap. It's a fake to Kendre Miller. Now Samuel firing deep downfield. He's got his man. That's Quentin Johnston down to the 18-yard line. Now a couple plays later, it is a 3rd and 6 for the Bison. Samuel is back in shotgun. Adonis Pleasance out of the backfield. He throws to the outside. That one will be incomplete, and that leads to a 4th down. So once again, we will send out Harrison Butker for this time about a 31-yard try to make it 44-23. Obviously, this is all just garbage time at this point. The kick is away, and it's good. And as I was trying to simulate to the end of this game, Eddie Jackson comes away with an interception, and we take over at the 20-yard line. With just 3:36 to play, let's see if we can add another touchdown to our day. Samuel lines up under center. Kendre Miller is the running back, but Samuel will look to pass for some reason. Firing deep over the middle to a wide open man. Touchdown, Braden Willis. Once again, trying to simulate to the end of the game, and this time Jawan Hurts comes away with his 2nd interception today. And that would take us to the end of this absolute beating. Final score 51-23. And remember, one of those touchdowns was led up by a fumble from quarterback Nick Samuel, so our defense held them under 20 points on their own, and that is a massive improvement from last season. But how about quarterback Nick Samuel today? 28 for 39, 469 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Running the ball, Kendre Miller got 83 yards, Puka Williams got 33 and a touchdown. Adonis Pleasance only carried the ball 1 time, but did find the end zone on that carry. And then receiving, Jared Bartow 9 for 109 in a score, Braden Willis 8 for 123 in a score, Quentin Johnson 6 for 160 in a score, and A.T. Perry 3 for 63 in a score. Adonis Pleasance did get 1 reception. I was hoping he would be a little more involved, but maybe as we get further along in the season. Over on defense, Will Thomas led the team in tackles with 8, in sacks Hassan Reddick got 1, Shaq Barrett got 1, and then Perryon Winfrey and Darnell Waters apparently shared 1. Interceptions, Jawan Hurts came away with 2, Eddie Jackson got 1. Our defense was really good today. And then Justin Herbert went 23 for 40, 291 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Austin Eckler only 47 yards on the ground. Receiving, Keenan Allen got 7 for 124, and then Palmer and Schoonmaker both got a touchdown. Well, I'm glad quarterback Nick Samuel looked pretty comfortable in Los Angeles because we get to come back and play in that same exact stadium in Week 2 when we take on the Los Angeles Rams.